Dear participants, very good afternoon, one and all connected now for the third and valedictory session of 3 days faculty development program on effective cyberspace tools in teaching, learning and assessment of science and engineering, organized by the Department of Educational Technology, Tamil Nadu Teachers Education University. We are very happy to have this 3 days continuous session on various tools and techniques available in online and offline mode for the betterment of teaching and learning for the students as well as faculty members. At the outset, we thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor for consenting to conduct this 3 days faculty development program. We also thank our respected registrar and dean of faculty for their support. We are heartily thank our head of the department and convener of this program, Dr. N. Ramakrishnan, member syndicate, for encouraging our organizing team to have this program. With that, organizing secretary Dr. M. Sendil Kumaran for making organized this 3 days faculty development program. With all of your greetings, I welcome our Madam Dr. M. Gilbert Rani, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Arulanandar College, Madurai District, for having spare her time for these 3 days faculty development program as resource person. On behalf of the organizing committee, we thank our madam and request for this third and last day session of this 3 days program. Please, madam, you can carry now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Dear friends, I welcome you, all of you, for this third day FDP program on effective cyberspace tools in teaching, learning and assessment of science and engineering. In this session, we are going to see some e-assessment tools. Assessment is very important part of teaching learning process, because assessments will only tell what is the feedback of teaching as well as learning. It will help us to improve our teaching as well as learning method. Here, so many assessment methods is there. For e-assessment, we have more than 20 formative assessment tools are available. Plus, some software companies have developed their own tools as a software, assessment softwares. Now, here I am going to tell only few of it, because time within these 1 hour we can't explain all the things. So just I list out whatever it is there, but I explained just 3 or 4 important assessment tools which is very popular today. Whenever we go to the assessment tools, first we are going to see the reliability of that assessment tool. That is so important. Do you have a matrix with this assessment tool? Is this portable to the students? And so on. For some assessments tool, students also uploaded the same tool, and then we are both are working on the same thing. Some tools are online, so we are access only through the online. So such a tools we have today. This e-assessment tools gives the paperless environment to us, and then immediate feedback we get. So with this we are entering into the tools. This is a formative assessment cycle. This is a cycle. Within this cycle, we can assess everything and access the next step. The first tool today we are going to see is chalk rattle. Already I opened this one. Just we Google it and log in your mail ID as a teacher. So now this is the first page opens. Here quiz, space, race and exit tickets window. Now we are going to design your own quiz. Before just we see the tabs whatever present here. This is launch. After you finishing your quiz, we can launch your quiz. That then only the students or see that. This is a quizzes. Which quizzes are available here? Okay. Next, this is a room. This I have give a room. Room have a unique number. You can edit your room name, which is easier to us and the students. Using this pencil mark, you can edit. But everything is done before we're going to switch on the finish button. Next, this is a report. After you getting your students as summation, you can get the report. How many of them answered correctly, and how many percentage they got, and so on. Here the results declared. Okay. Now go to the questions. Already I launched the question. Word facts quiz is already built in this website. Here this is GK today. Now if you want to launch new one means you go and fix a new one. Suppose this is already existing GK. Next one is this is choose delivery method and settings. Do you want instant feedback? Just you click on it. The respective pop-up buttons are opened, and this is open navigation, and this is a teacher faced. In some of the features is not accessed by us with the free version. It has some pro version. Some features are limited here. So within this features we can access. Now I launch my quiz. This is end of my quiz, and we can show the students name and students answers. You can switch on the buttons. Now I launch. This is my room. Now I give to my room number to the students. They are enter into this platform through students login and using this room number. Then only they will get questions of the quizzes and answer the questions. Suppose you want to see the report, just we see that. This is the result. Suppose we are going to give some students this room number. They are login. Just a minute. Anybody want to start your student login and put this room number, we get a questions. Now I open the same on my mobile, you can also try it. Just you give this room number. Suppose I go to the student login. Network is so low. So now, meanwhile, I'm going to tell you how do you add your new quiz. Just go to the quiz and click on this add quiz. Create here. We have two sub options. First option is create new and second option is import. First we are going to see that. Later I will tell what is import. Just add quiz, create one new. We can give the quiz name. Next, we can add the question. First, we select which type of question do you want. So now I click the multiple choice question. Now go to the answer. Suppose this is the correct answer means first we select the correct answer. We can add another options. You can use this questions. If you want to give an explanation, just we want to write the explanation. Next, we can add another question. You can add true or false question. Just assign, and if you want to give explanation, just give explanation, otherwise leave it. The correct answer, sorry, this is short answer. Now we can give the answer. What is the Maslow's theory? What is the need? And then we can give another keyword. Whatever it is you give, and then go to the next. So suppose this is enough links. Go, save and exit. The demo. Next one is we have to launch it. Now this is ready to launch, so just launch it. Normally I share this link, or you share your link to your students. In this page we have three different icons. First one is copy, second one is download as a PDF, third one is a share. In this share button click, you have some URL address. Just copy it and send it to the mail or WhatsApp. Then the student will this quiz and answer it, and then we can go to the see the results and reports. In this chapter 2, we have another one special thing, that is a space results. Space results means just we click one quiz, we can team-wise give this assessment. Go to the next one, and here how many teams you want. Suppose 5 teams means 5. These 5 teams is auto-assign or student's choice. You can select either these one or these one. Now you have icons. We can use any icons, but you have restriction because some icons is not come for this feature. It's for only Pro. Next one, this is a time limit. This is also not included in our feature. This is Pro feature. This is the setting is available to check out Pro users. Let's go to. Now your results see. Already I assigned 2 things. Now you have to 4-1. Which group? And yeah, it's a.
Madam, ஒரு நாய்ஸ் வந்துட்டே இருக்கு மேடம். உங்க சைடா?
Yeah, 1 minute. Now it's okay, sir.
Okay, madam. You carry on.
So, in which group of the people give a correct answer, we can give this one. This you select this group of people go slowly, this group of people go then. Now this is a option. You can give the student's choice also. Didn't any report for this demo? I think GK we have a report. Already only one student answered me for GK. Now show the name and show the answer. For which question they give and which question they answer. Now we want to the report means just we report you can get a Excel sheet for a whole class or for individual students answers and the specific question answers made me and then these options are possible here. Suppose you want to save the drive means you can save the drive. You can give this room number in your Google Classroom also. So that is cooperative with your Google Classroom. Whatever you have a code, just pass the code to your Google Classroom. Then only the students access easily. That is also the evidence to us. So this is the cooperative. I think I tell all the features on this one. This is a merge one. This option is suppose I want to merge these two quiz at a time means you can using this one. You can create the folder for separate classes, first year, second year and third year. You can create a folder separately. I think I tell all the things for this cooperative. Yes. Okay. So the room number is important. That's it. We are asking to the students to enter with the room number. Whenever you go to the space phrase means, you can give this the room and this space divided. Suppose you take this just we give this blue, magenta, lime. They ask first room number and then there's the space phrase color they ask. So we are aware about it. That's it. This cooperative. Next one is test mode. It's very good for all the staff members. Yeah. Already I sign in and assign some works to the students. Just first we go to this dashboard. In this dashboard we have what are all the functions are available here. First one is bookmark this page and write down your password. No need. Next one is adjustment setting. Setting adjustment. Now we first we write the test name. Here already I designed the one test metric space and introduction. You can write any introduction and then you can select the colors. Next, question setting. Just they ask show all the test question on a one page or a question per page and randomize the order of the during the test question. And this is the conclusion text. custom message. If the student is passed or failed, suppose they passed means just we write any. If he failed means we will give an encourage word within this box. Next, at the end of the test, score will be displayed. So I select mode and test is outline. All the possibility I selected. This is important. Access control. Again, this is a paid version or as well as the free version. In this free version, we have some restrictions. Who can take the test? Anyone? And we are not access this within this free version. How much time to test taker have to complete the test? Suppose we want to fix a time, just fix the minutes. How many times? If we are want to take only one time at the student means one time. Same student can attempt the same test at many times. Whenever the student enter into this test mode page, the first they ask the username. So either we select this, your name means, suppose you select this one means it accepts number as well as the character, 16 MAT, 18 PHY and so on. Otherwise you select this one means only mail ID is accepted. Okay. Browser functionality. This is a visible right click short menu. These are all not no need to get notification. Do you want to receive a mail whenever someone finishes the test? I give no because I have 110 students in my class now. So I don't want to give this one. So save my settings. And then I going to set my questions. Already I my questions. Suppose your person just insert which type of question we need. Multiple choice with one correct answer, multiple choice with many correct answers, true or false, matching, fill in the blank, essay, and so on. Survey, upgraded questions, and so on. Just we can take the question types, multiple choice, and one true or false, and one fill in the blank. Whatever it is auto save. No need to save anything, but chocolate you should save and exit. In this test mode is the auto save, so whatever you type, no need to save. Next one, this is a publish. Now I finished my questions. Now I am going to publish my quiz to the students. This is my number. This is my metric space quiz number. This is important. You will give the testmode.com this address to the students. Then only they are able to attend those. Okay. Now current status is open. This allows students to take the test. Suppose you want to close links, you can click this. So after that, no one enter into this page. We can't schedule line. This is a Paisa version. Paid version. So we are not going to now view and print in your browser, download as a Word document, show answers, show explanations, view, print, download, and so on. Whatever you give. Next, the results. After they submitting their results, we have this page. This is a score histogram, how many responses is there. See that 169 responses, but I have only 110 students in my class. So many members are submitted repeatedly. For this, questions 1, 2, 3 questions. see that how many questions, how many persons are answered correctly, and which questions answered by all, which questions are wrongly answered by all, and so on. If you want to become a correct question setter, in which question gets so many red marks, you will ask the same question to the next test also. This is the one important principle to take a question. So this is the each and individual, and it is when he arrived and when he left from this platform, totally how many minutes he taken and so on. Suppose you will ready to pay for this test mode, you can restrict the numbers also. Just you feed the numbers from this numbers to this number only appear for this examination. These features are available for the paid version, and then you can give the keywords for the short answers, also available for the paid version. And then you can take the score histogram for each and every questions also. Each and every question also we can get a data visualization. We can visualize the data. This is test mode. Next one is yeah, sir. Yeah, sir.
Raja Trunko has asked you one question, ma'am. How to add timer in test modes?
Sir, automatically, sir, settings, go to suppose you want to restrict the time. Suppose you want to restrict the time, you go and set the timer. Go into settings. This one. How much time do you stay? The timer starts the moment they enter the test and continues even if they close out of the test. Suppose you give 4 minutes means if they finish or not, they are not access the page after 4 minutes. Okay, so 4 minutes means the page will closed after 4 minutes. How many times means you can fix this number.
Okay.
Now I am not. Yes. Now I am not.
The question now?
Yeah, shuffle. You can shuffle the questions.
Okay.
Now you can select your language. But the default language is English, so only we are not bothering about that.
Madam? Madam?
Suppose I want to add which one? Just rewrite the questions and choices. Already I give the shuffle at a setting. shuffle during your question. 4 grade, 0 ungrade with a total of 4 points possible question will be shuffled during the examination. Already I give randomize the order of the question during the test. Is it okay, sir? Sir?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. You go ahead, ma'am.
The next one is Kahoot. It's a very interesting game. Actually, it's a game, but it can be used as a assessment tools nowadays. But the students should download the app on the mobile. But using this mobile, the students can learn so many things apart from the academic side also. It's a very good app. Now I sign in this app so I can go to now. Last year I designed this metric space then open ball. Today I did the same GK today. You can use this activity as a group activity. I'm using this Kahoot app as a quiz platform because I group some students as a quiz group and then now you can already I set the question and give a minute seconds also. See that 30 seconds and 20 seconds in test mode. You can use the uniform time limitation. You can use a uniform time limitation because 4 minutes means within a 4 minutes the student should answer all the questions. But in this Kahoot, you can create a time limit for each and every question. Some questions carry 30 seconds and some questions carry 20 seconds and some questions carry some other seconds. So this one, you give the number to this, they are enter into this Kahoot. Game mode is live only. You can saw the off mode, but it can't participate. Players are 22 players, questions 10, time is 7 minutes. We want to play again, go to play again. The players, 22 players are here. Here they list out the correct answer and answered final scores. This final scores stimulates the students to participate this type of assignments very eagerly. This is a very good tool. Stimulation, reward, a positive reward. So whatever it is, sometimes they may receive positive award, they may receive negative award or whatever it is. This score will stimulate the students. It's a very colorful assessment tool. Next one is questions. What are the questions already we have? The feedback, and you can summary all the things with the difficulty questions. 6 questions identified as a difficulty question. Already I said that good question sector, just they ask these 6 questions again and again. When the people answer the question is correct, we can leave this question when we take the question paper. Otherwise, you can ask the same difficulty question again and again, which will familiar to the students. So 0% is the correct answer for this. So next, this one, how many smileys are good, how many mistakes are good, and so on. There is no time, otherwise we can play this Kahoot. Is very interesting one. Now I'm going to create. How do you create a new quiz on this platform? Just go to first we log in with your Gmail ID and then go to this create now new Kahoot. Suppose do you want to select any templates, you can select. Otherwise, just go to that. Now we type the question here. What is the question I want to ask is about personality development. The limit is 20 seconds. I can change the limit as well. And so we can single select or multi select. Suppose multiplayers can multi select, but our limitation is single select. Even though the group have 10 or 20 people, just select this some image library. You can upload the image. You can give a YouTube link, and now here give any answers. Suppose I give so suppose this is the correct answer. Just click to this. So fix this is the correct answer. Again done. Next we can add another question, means go and add the questions here. Again we can select the types of the question: puzzle, slides, open, and true or false, and goes on. This is a premium version. Premium. This is a version of premium. So look at it. So if you want to type the true or false question, means import the slides, means you can import the slides. This is also premier version, but import the spreadsheet is not a premier version, it's a free version. So you can, whatever it is, you can utilize it. And then you can give your Kahoot number, game number to your students. They open. You also in open online mode. They are also in the online mode. Suppose you give the instruction to the students and open your game. First, you show your question. Time limits. Timer is displayed on the slide and shows the time. 5 seconds means 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like this. Within this 5 seconds, those who all answer this question just displayed on the screen. Displayed on your screen. Which one is answered first, how many answers received correctly, how many wrong answers received, and so on. Everything was displayed. Normally, I played this Kahoot on the long screen. So people are very much encouraged by ourselves. Next one is Glycus. This is a very wonderful assessment tool. As well as we can take a polls and surveys using this Glycus. And another one tool is there. I just forgot to mention. Padlet. We can use the flashcards, videos, and so on using this app. You can see the colorful assignments. This is the interactive and collaborative work with the students and staff members. This is a Padlet. And another one is Flipgrid. I think Flipgrid, yeah. Flipgrid. You can send a video assignment to your students. You can send a video assignment, and he also will send a summation as a video recording version. So this is the individual assignments. And another one is formative assignment. This is also assignment is the apart from these tools, we have so many good assessment tools out there. If you want to give a different environment to your students, you can use each and every app for the separate units. Now I am going to enter into again the Google Classroom. How do you use the Google apps as a last 2 days we were seeing this Google app which are in Google G Shoot are all used as a teaching and learning tools. Today we are going to see the same applications of Google act as a assessment tool also. First, I'm going to Google Document. Share your views on in this pattern later. There is a experience sharing. Suppose I want to give this as a collaborative assessment among the 4 students or 5 students or with me means you can share this one as a switch and add this one and this editor viewer commander. Just I send this as editor, then only you can work as collaborative one. You can the message my God. Share anyway because I am open on my official mail ID. Whenever we use the official mail ID, they want to secure. So outside users, they didn't just ask the question. This sent to the outside of the organization and so on. Now I'm going to my mail, my personal mail. Now we are seeing this invitation to edit. Now open this document. So this is my official mail ID. This I opened the document, same document on my personal mail ID. You are currently signed in. Okay. Suppose this is my personal mail ID. Now you go to my official mail ID just to show the number 18MDT890 because I entered my personal mail ID username was 18MET890. Therefore, it showed which one made a edition, which one work on it. So, using this label, we can access which students work more and more on this thing. So, we can give the mark according to their work. Suppose you give the same work to the 5 students, but 3 students worked on very well, but 2 students are not working or is not good, means you can give the marks according to their performance using this method. So, likewise, using this Google document as an assessment tool. Using this Google document, you can give a individual assignment or group assignments to the students. After their summation, according to their performance, you can do it. Likewise, you can share your Google slide. Yesterday we saw one beautiful add-on that is PRTech. This PRTech is a beautiful e-assessment tool, learning tool as well as the e-assessment tool also. So using this add-on, you can create the e-assessment tool from your Google slide. We can give a mark on their performance. And then we are now going to the another important Google app is Google Forms. Normally, I reach the Google Form from my drive. Some of you go to the Google search engine. So whatever it is, you go to Google Forms. Google Drawing, you can using this Google Drawing, you can create so many beautiful 3D pictures, and Google Map. This is useful to all. Using Google Site, you can create a website without any coding. It's a very beautiful app. This is the app's script. This is the Google Jamboard. Already I explained what is this. And we have so many more apps for this Google G Shoot. Now go to the Google Form. This is the new Google Form. First, we name it. Next, you can give the name, description, and so on. First, we write the questions. If you want to write a question or if you want to import any image, you can do anything on it. I can write the motivation, is yeah. dispositional factors. So here I write one statement, so we just put the either or question, this is true or false. Suppose the answer is true, one minute. Answer key is not there. Here the answer key is shown, but here the answer key is not there. So I will do this. I think there is a blank Google form. Whenever we type this answer key, we display. Already I have so many forms. Now I want to create a new form. One minute. In my Google Forms settings or change, so I go to the already filled one. Suppose we want to write a title, means here we can write the title, and here we can add the question. Suppose we can add the question here. The motivation is as dispositional factors. Multiple choice, there is true or false. Suppose we fix our answer is true, you can see you fix your answer as well as your form score. You send any feedback, that means explanation, just give here. For incorrect, correct. Suppose correct answer means good. After all the changes, be good. Done. This button, if we want to answer this question as compulsory, just we release this pop-up button. Suppose you want to shuffle your questions using this one, shuffle option order. If you want a description, go to, and this is one section, and another question put into the another section means you go to this. Go to the section based on questions. Suppose one one person answer this question. If you want the same person may not answer the second question or go to the another section means you can select this. Go to the section based on question. So the students just answer this question and go to the last one, which section you mentioned. And for a registration form, some program, we need a institution name, but all the students, they didn't put the name. So for that time, you can use this, go to the section based answer. So the particular persons skip this question, institution name question. So the institution name is put on in one section. So the person, those who operate any other option on this profession, they can skip the question institution name. So we can answer the questions, other questions. So like this, we can frame your question. This is a duplication. The same question has come here. Suppose you want to give a more one options or correct means you can use this checkbox. Suppose you can create your short questions. Short answer question means you can click this and just you have the answer key. More just we write what are all the keywords which belongs to this short answers. Suppose your question, you want to ask the paragraph question means paragraph question. If you want to upload any files, just we write any document, question on a document or question sent as a PDF means you can using this file upload. This is a linear scale. This is mainly used for the feedback. This is multiple choice grid and checkbox grid and so on. Date and time. If you want to show the date and time, you can select the date and time. After that, we can review your questions. You can review what we are doing here. Now go to settings, is the general settings. If you want to collect the mail address and this is the institutional ID, so this option is extra. Next, edit after submit and so on. Next, shuffle the question order. Show the link to submit another response. Show the progress bar and so on. Confirmation mail. After sending this one, you can give a confirmation message to the recipients. This one, suppose you make this form as a quiz, you can on this button. You on this button, you can make this as a quiz or not. Yeah. For my earlier form, this is disabled. Enable. I'm going to save. Now we see the answer key. Already I opened the form, so that time the answer key is missing. So this setting is enabled. Already I told you, some setting is missing. So now, after you finish this, you can set whatever you want and limit to one response and edit after submit, see summary charts and text response and so on. You can preview this. This one, the same question, the different type, true or false and linear. This is a preview of a earlier form. Next one is customize theme. You can select your image as a header. For example, this one. See this? You can insert the default theme, otherwise you can design using Canvas or Photoshop and so on. So like this, you can select your theme. Suppose we want to change this background, you can change. Sorry. Choose the image for your header. So many default themes are there. You can select anything. After you select the picture, just press insert. This is a built-in theme. According to your theme, you can change the background colors. Font style. See that? You can change it. Your add-ons. Now I installed only one add-on, that is Certify-M. You can give your Google form as an assessment tool. You can add one more add-on, that is Temify. Using this Temify add-ons, you can give the time limit and timer. So within the timer, you can give the Google form to the students. So stipulated time period, they will finish their assessment and send back to you. This is we can use this Google form as an online assessment tool as well as the offline assessment tool. So we can add add-ons. I think I tell all the things to you. This is a link. If you want, this is add collaborators. Suppose you send the form means you can type the mail ID. Otherwise, you can send the link. Just shorten your URL address and can copy it. And then you can send to anybody. Using this add collaborators, you can add any number of members to work on the same form. Suppose we have the organizing team, so many members, means each and every member wants to participate to design the registration form. So we can, using this add collaborators, all the organizing members or see the form as well as the make a correction. This one action is very good action. And then script editor, here we go to add-ons. Here, what are the add-ons are available for Google form or list out? Already I told using the Temify add-ons, you can give the timer to choose. This is another one. Stop, start, stop. Form scheduler. Suppose we use as your choice, means choice limit add-ons is there. So many add-ons is there. Please kindly go through it, and if you want any add-ons, please click on it. Again and again, please don't go to work with so many add-ons, because if you can have access with so many add-ons, your execution time will be very low. So that's the Google form. I go to the slides.
But it is already 4:15 now.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's the key assessment tools. Yesterday, Sar said to show the learning app for commerce and management students. These are all the learning apps for commerce and management. Byju's is very good. And another one, live class is going on. Will conduct August 21st, 3 p.m. Likewise, is another one, live stream for liveclass.com and livecare.com. This is for commerce students. Thank you. If you have any questions, please ask to me.
Madam, what about the descriptive type of questions, ma'am? In which add-on or which app will be very
useful? We can use the Google form. We can use the Google form. Please don't set any points. Just fill it and get it manually. We can correct. Otherwise, you can send the Google document. The rubrics. First, we fix the rubrics. and then you can give a mark according to this rubrics.
Okay. Another one.
1 minute, sir. Whenever you send an assignment or anything, question and so on, assignment or quiz assignment, anything, already I told you how we send. Just go to the rubrics. First fill all the things and go to the rubrics. Rubrics means how we allot the marks, how we allot the marks. So just we give the rubrics and then send it to the students. Then only they know how they will do the marks for our answer. Suppose after finish, go through this grade and give each and every members. Suppose this guy sent their assignment with a late, so turned in late and turned in and so on. Suppose if you want to manual correct, just click it. Just go to through the answer, and according to this answer we give the grade 50 or 56 and so on. Give a private command and so on. Suppose this is not satisfied, means you can return. So students will notify and check any grade you are left 56 as well as the return. So we can, using this platform, we can give the descriptive type question and answer and correct by manual.
Madam, one more question, ma'am.
Sir?
Madam, one more question from Dr. S. Sujata. She asked,
Yeah, yes, sir.
in GCR, how to stop overloading notifications to teachers' Gmail? This is what our question is.
Sir, I'm not get your question, sir.
In GCR, Google Classroom, I think so.
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir.
In Google Classroom, how to stop overloading notifications to teachers' mail?
There is no possible, because I have a 110 students, means each and every student gives some private commands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Subjective type questions can be assessed by using Google Classroom.
Yes,
It's a
sir.
question, ma'am. Shall we?
Yeah.
Or can we? We can assess, isn't it, ma'am?
Subjective type questions?
Can be assessed via Google Classroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using flickers, just do all the things, whatever it is. You can use any app. Just put a code into this your Google Classroom, and then you paste all the results to your Google Classroom. As well as you can post the subjective type question to your Google Classroom itself.
Okay.
And we can use the Google Chat. That is another